Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I want to do a video on the Kershaw Leek, and I've done a video where I compared the Kershaw Leek to one of my other Benchmade knives, the sequel, and this by far, hands down, is my favorite knife of all time. The one problem with it is, and I think I showed it in the other video, is over time it doesn't want to spring open, and so I'm going to fix that. So what you need to do is, I called Kershaw and they've got these torsion bars. That's what's inside here that flicks the blade open. It's the spring essentially. I called them up and just told them that, hey, it's broke. They know it's a problem, and they shipped me out 3 torsion bars. I got them in a couple days, and I gave one to my dad because his knife is messed up as well. What you need to do to get this installed is there's 2 different size Torx bits. And I've got these screwdrivers set up, but you can also get one of these from the hardware store for a couple bucks, and it's got every size on there, and you could use that. And the first step is to take these out. There's one. And just be careful not to lose the pieces when you take it apart. And there's this one slightly bigger. Take that one out. And at this point, this knife should fall apart if memory serves me correctly. Okay. They're a real simple design. There's a plastic spacer. And then there's these 3 screws. Pop those out. And here's the only thing you got to watch is the orientation of that. And there's the torsion bar that is messed up. There it is. You can see there's a little bit of rust on it, and what happens is I don't think they do a good job tempering them or something, so they just wear out. Easiest thing to do is replace them. You can bend them back and they'll last for a while, but eventually they break. So since Kershaw gives them to me for free, I just replace them about 1 every 2 years. This knife's probably 8 years old, something like that, 7 or 8 years old. And the last part is there's a bronze or a brass bushing and another one. And at this point, what I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and use some moss polish and polish all the components up. That way everything moves real nice and freely. And then I've got a very thin, it's for small ball bearings is what this is for. It's a very thin, like clock oil. And I'll lube it up. We'll put a new bar in it and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I've got everything cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and take a drop of oil, put it there. We'll put a drop on either side of the blade. Put that back together. Excuse me. Put a drop of oil there on that bushing. And now it goes back together in reverse order. And one thing to note is don't cut yourself if you have a sharp knife like I do, obviously. So that goes in there. That's how that goes. And this is the only tricky part. You got to put the spacer on there. Oops. And remember which way it goes. What I generally do is get the screws started because they kind of stick in there. It'll kind of hold it all together. They're tiny screws. Like that. It might take a try or two, but with any luck, you can put the 2 pieces back together. The only thing to keep note of is that this this part that sticks out of the spring, that's what goes inside that hole right there, you can see. So you kind of got to line that up. And I think I got it there. But if not, just try and eventually it'll go. And then tighten everything back up. And you don't need to get crazy with these. These three I do not put Loctite on. The reason I bring up Loctite is because the center one I do put Loctite on. Use a blue, don't use red, or use a medium strength small screw. That's exactly what this is for, and it says right on it that it's removable. That's what you want to use, and you use very little. I put just a dab on my workbench. That's all the more I put on there. If you put too much, it will not come out. You'll have trouble. Okay, assuming I did this right. Boom. Alright, now when you tighten down this screw, you'll see that the spine of the blade, it moves just a little bit. All you need to do is just slowly adjust it until basically it stops working, which might be that. Yeah, see it slowed down? Once it starts to slow down, the action of it, you just back it off maybe a 30-second of a turn. It's just like new. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I'm going to get back into making some more videos. Things are slowing down for me, so stay tuned for some more stuff. Alright, take it easy, guys.